Ideas are everywhere. And you can take almost any sort of situation and turn it into a story if you just think about it a little bit and ask what I think is the most powerful question at a writer's disposal, and that is the what-if question. With what if, you can turn the most ordinary, the most boring of situations into a potential story. Now, I'll give you an example here. My first book was a collection of short stories called Life, Death and Detention. The title story, Life, Death and Detention, is based on some of my experiences in high school, but they're only a starting point for the story. So I was a nerdy, geeky kid at school who did reasonably well and rarely got into trouble. But there were a couple of occasions where I did find myself in a detention because I'd done something. I can't remember what, something. So I thought, well, I will take this as the starting point for a story. Nerdy, geeky kid in detention. What can I do with that? Well, one of my other memories from school is bullying, and I got bullied a bit because as I said, nerdy, geeky kid. So I thought, okay, well, what if we have a nerdy, geeky kid in detention, and what if the bully that's been making his life difficult is in detention with him? What if they're the only two kids in detention that afternoon? Okay, we're getting to more of a story here. What if there's some sort of emergency and the teacher is called out of the room, leaving the two of them in there together alone? Now suddenly we've got a little bit more of a story possibility happening here. And finally, I threw another question, a what-if question, and that is, what if the nerdy, geeky kid found his father's gun the night before and has brought it to school and it's in school bag by his feet?